bid you all good morning, good evening, and good night. I'm finally live. All right, guys. Just house is quiet. Thought I'd do a live stream, maybe talk to you guys for a bit, find out what's going on. Looks like we got some things are heating up right now in the Middle East, especially looking over at where Israel is at and what's going on there. They are hitting, Israel's hitting Iranian targets. It's like, really? Like, really? You want to do that? You want to go that far? Well, it looks like they're going to go that far, folks. And this is very scary stuff. This is the hot war that we've been warning you guys about. Here it is. We are here at the hot war. We've been warning you guys about. Oh, good. We got some people jumping in here. Guys, we normally don't do too many live streams on here because we just keep getting kicked off the platform. And there we go. It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting. Sorry, I'm going to have to sing interlude music tonight in between because, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to play music here either. Rick Hunter, what's going on, man? What's going on, Rick Hunter? Good to see you. I saw your message. I saw the comment you made the other day. I saw that. I didn't. Sorry, I didn't reply. Yeah. Somebody says they miss my bald head. It's cool. It's cool outside. No, it's not cool looking. I just want to keep my head warm 24/7. Sharon. Boa noite. Bon dia. Okay, guys, what is going on here? Well, I want to kind of break some stuff down here tonight. And IDF, this is kind of major, so let's get to it right now. IDF confirms Israel retaliation against Iran has begun military targets. I don't think they're going to want to do this. Iran is a pretty big superpower. Iran is very powerful. And Iran's been sanctioned to death. Okay, Iran has been sanctioned to death. What does that mean? They've survived the worst of the worst. Portugal was sanctioned to death back in the 70s, right? And we survived it. But Iran's been sanctioned for a long time. And I'm concerned, Iran is tough as nails. And I think of all the countries I'm going to, start problems with, Iran is one of the, it's like starting a conflict with China. I think Iran is so IDF confirms Israeli retaliation. So let's go into it. Top Israeli Defense Forces IDF confirmed Saturday morning local time that Israel has begun retaliation against Iran. Now, here's the problem with this. We're going to go to that hot war we've been telling you guys about. This is the hot war that's coming. And I don't know what to, I don't know, this is major. And unfortunately, if you guys watch our video, how Hamas got played, you got the one the one that got me kicked off of X. The one that X kicked me off, and I'm not allowed to go back on X for. If you guys take a look at that, you guys will see what I'm talking about. We got Toddy in the house from Japan. Someone saying, Mike, we are cutting your hair. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, I got a little symbol there blocking me. Let me just... This is just the way YouTube operates, right? There we go. Boom. All right, who else is here? Yeah, Obama. Obama gave him billions. Yeah, Obama. So, months of continuous attacks from the regime in Iran against the state of Israel. Right now, the Israeli Defense Forces is conducting precise strikes on military targets in Iran. The regime in Iran and its proxies in the region have been relentlessly attacking Israel since October 7th on 7 fronts. So, this is gonna spiral out of control big time real fast, folks. Real McCoy. So preacher saying, hello, Mike. Hope you came up with the solution for your fridge. Hopefully they leave you alone. Oh, the mayor is just going to come and fix that for me. He's going to help me organize it. I spoke to the mayor today. He's a good friend of mine. I speak to the mayor almost every day. And he's a good friend of mine. And he said he's going to help me organize the back room so they could leave me alone. So this way he fixes it. And then someone from the city comes in and complains. Go talk to the mayor. All right. All right, guys. And people are jumping in here. It's Friday night, folks. I'm enjoying some... It says Bumbi Sifri. Bumbi Sifri. Hey, Bumbi. Bumbi Sofri. London. Dry gin. Liqueur. Infused. Infusi. Oh, I'm reading it in French. So, anyways. We got Edward from the Philippines here. ¿Cómo estás? I was just at a Filipino house party right now. And I just got home and there's nobody home. So I said, they're not going to be home for another 2-3 hours. So I just might as well hang out with you guys. Oh, Philadelphia. Sorry. I thought I said Philippines. I need to drink more so I could see straight. Just having a drink here tonight. What are you guys drinking tonight? It's Friday night. Are you from, Pennsylvania? Preacher, Pure Blood's in the house. Puro Sangre is in the house. Okay, so we got problems here, man. These guys are gonna go to hot war, man, and we're talking like big time hot war.
In response to months of continuous attacks from the regime in Iran again.
Yeah, but watch my video how Hamas got played. That got taken off of X and got me kicked off of X. Watch that. And you'll see how this is all a play on you. They're playing with you guys. It's all a game. Sharon says she's in Connecticut. Flocky the Ram says, oh my God, I thought it was Justin Bieber. No, the lighting is actually... No, see, go back here. Someone's asking if my hair is actually yellow. No, if you go back here... Let me dim the lights, guys. It's not Mike in the night, but still, let me... There we go. That should be a little... That should correct things right now. No, my hair is not yellow. It's not Polly Pocket. Yeah. Yeah, this is like World War friggin' 3, guys. Let's go here. Let's see what these guys are reporting here. Second wave Israel strike on Iran nationwide hits near Tehran, Shiraz, Isfahan, Masad. And let's see if there's a map here. If they could show us a map of where. I know where Iran. I'm just trying to see what border area, like what's. Let's just open a stupid map here. Vamos abrir uma mapa aqui. Let's open a map. All right, maps. I'm gonna zoom it out. All right, let's see where we are here. Let's zoom this out. Oof, let's get out of North America. What side are they coming in from? There's Iraq, Arabia Saudi. Is that Arabia Saudi here? Iran. So they're coming in from... I saw the name. I just want to see if I see the name here. Let's grab the name here, folks. Oh, there it is. There's the map right there. Okay. So they're hitting up here. They're hitting up here, here. This is a really big deal, guys. You have no idea how big of a deal this is. This is a really, really big deal. Holy shit. And they're circulating the same story. The Israel Defense Forces IDF conducted a second wave of airstrikes against Iran early Saturday morning, as hits were reported across the entire breadth of the country. good, folks. So this is the map we're getting here. So they're pretty much, they're combing this area here. So let's go back to over here. So they're basically, they're taking out this upper area here, this upper right area here, close to Mashhad, right? Yeah, that's what we read over there. So they're taking out this area here. Whew. Yeah, this is bad news, folks. They're really gonna escalate this to some serious levels here. Okay, who do we got here tonight? We're so screwed. I'm pulling out of tinfoil because my nose has too many holes and I can't feel 30s. And I heard you can't get reeled down anymore and it's all Fenton. That sucks. Someone's saying, if this is good versus evil, then which side are you fighting for? Trick question. No, this is not good versus evil. This is you're getting played. And we told you guys how you get played. Both sides are playing each other. That's why we never took sides on these stupid wars. Because the people in the middle are the ones that suffer. Cheryl's in the house. We got Preacher in the house. Edward, you're my neighbor in Wilmington, Delaware. House Philly. I used to live in Dexel Hill. Then we got someone says narrative. Thank you. Yowzer. Muito obrigado. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. And then I consulted myself and I rebuked the nobles. Okay, that's a Bible passage. Let there be right saying, Toddy, how's life in Japan? Then it is not over. Phase 2 in progress. Now, yeah, phase 2 is in progress right now. They really want to push this. Netanyahu wants, let me. I think I need to play this video for you guys, how Hamas got played. Because I think it's very important. It's got me banned from, and it's got taken off multiple platforms. I think I should just play the video for you guys so you guys know what the hell I'm talking about here. Because this is actually a pretty big deal. Minga nosa. All right, I'm guys. If you want to join me for a drink tonight, I am having Bombay Sapphire here with tonic. I got a little bit of tonic water here, and in the eye of history, what are they painting? Okay, here, guys. Let me just grab this little clip. So I need to play this for you guys. So you guys know what the heck I'm talking about. Because I have a perspective on it. And I don't think no one really ever covered this perspective at all. I think it's just me that covered this perspective. So I need to go to my channel here. Guys, this is a really handy tool YouTube has. You go to YouTube, you go to search here onto my channel. So you type in something there and search. And then it gives you right here. Did it take my... Oh, no, it's still there. I don't know how... How can I play this? That would make sense. Maybe this one answers it. And didn't make it. So Netanyahu is back. And nobody wants him. And this is what people were basically protesting back in 2019 and why they had to pull the trigger on the pandemic. Why? It's because the whole world was like this. Panama was like this. Covering this on 39 weeks. All right, here we go. 39 weeks. Let's go back to 39 weeks. So this is a clip of the video of me talking about the video. So this one's simple. Here goes. Folks, let's go back to 39 weeks. We were covering this on Mike in the Night since the first day it launched. And we had word on it on that day it launched. It was on Mike of the Night, and they organized a massive rallies against Israeli regime policies, drag into the 39th straight week, folks. So we're going 39 weeks into this. This is a big deal. So let's full screen this for you guys and see if it plays. There it is right now. So we're 39 weeks into this protest of Netanyahu, the crime minister, who basically selected himself into office. And it just doesn't stop. And it's going on and on and on and on. And it's a nonstop. So 39 weeks into protesting, we covered this in depth. And boom, Hamas gets played. Everything goes into action. And Netanyahu cements himself in as the emperor of Israel. Or whatever he wants to call himself. And that's what happened. But unfortunately, no one is covering this angle on this. And okay, who else is there? We got Mega Maniac in the house. How you doing? Did you cover when the Egyptian pharaohs lost their slaves when the Jews left Israel? How does that come into play today? You know what? I have no idea. Egyptian pharaohs lost their... I don't know. I have no idea how that comes into play today. But that's the deal right there. That's what happened right here. 39 weeks of consecutive protesting. Netanyahu, not my prime minister. And that's what they called him, a prime minister. And Benjamin Netanyahu, this is 18 weeks in. So here's 18 weeks in. So this is 18 weeks in, not my prime minister. So we were covering this again from day one, right through. We had people who were protesting on the ground here in Israel that are friendly to Mike in the Night, that were supplying us with the information. And we've been covering this, and this is why you can't find us. This is why we're non-existent on social media. You can't even look me up. You can't even find me. Because we are trying to give you the truth here. We're trying to tell you what the hell is going on. So there it is right there. Yes. So there it is. You'll never be our dictator. There's Netanyahu right there. So I wanted to share this with you guys so you guys understand. Real McCoy saying you let the attackers in. Buddy, you got it right there. That's right, preacher. Right wing, left wing, same dirty bird. Okay, who else is here? And that's what's happening, folks. And everyone that's following this and taking sides is getting played. Oh, yeah, you're getting played. All right, where were we? All right, so that's the one headline there. So we got the second wave happening here. Let's see if these guys are reporting anything else here as it happens. I wonder what the narrative is on the Clinton News Network. I want to know if the Clinton News Network is live updates. I just want to see what the Clinton News Network is covering here. I don't know if they're going to let it play. Come on. The servers are slow. Oh no, it's just Camel Toe.
Hamilton, who is here tonight. His wife was denied treatment at the hospital for a miscarriage. They got home. He found her bleeding and unconscious. He dressed her, put her in a car, packed up their 9-month-old child.
Fangulo. All right. So there's nothing going on. They're not even allowing me to show this on the video for you guys. That's weird, man. All right, IDF. What else we got? Who do we got here? Donald Trump rally in Traverse City, Michigan. Consumers think Trump is about to win. Okay. All right. Second wave we covered. Okay, we got RT open here too. Well, oh, Lower Earl Scratcher. It's about time he made it. Mike Martin. It's Mike Martins. You heard Walmart, Target, and bank wouldn't accept old dollar damaged bills anymore. You heard the news? Old news, buddy. I was in Seattle 7 months ago, and they wouldn't accept my cash at all. Everywhere I went, they wouldn't accept cash. I gave it to 3 homeless people, and enjoy yourselves, guys. I couldn't pay for nothing in cash. Everything had to be tapped. They didn't want to touch me. Fangulo. Yeah. No, let's play. Let's go back. So we talked about Seattle to become the first cashless city. Let's go find it here. I actually have to go to my channel because none of my stuff ever comes up on YouTube. You got to search my ass, folks. There we go. It's me live in Seattle, folks. Well, it's not live, but... All right, guys. Mike Martins here reporting from downtown Seattle in a tourist area here, and it's kind of quiet. Very quiet. Anyways, I got a prediction for you guys for 2025. I predict that Seattle will be the first city in America to go fully cashless. 100% cashless city in America. I believe they're pushing and moving forward to go cashless. And I'll tell you why. Everywhere I've been going, except a couple of street vendors, they don't accept cash. I went to a McDonald's. I'm going everywhere. Oh, they take cash on the side. I go, try to put my money in. Cash dispenser's not working to take my cash. Pay on a card. They're making it harder and harder for us to spend cash. I got cash in my pocket and I can't spend it unless I'm buying food from a street vendor. But everything else, you got to go to a board, touch things, and then they bring it out for you. And even at the Climate Pledge Arena, they don't take cash. I'm starting to see that Seattle will be the first city in America to go 100% full. There it is. I just got this feeling about this. I just was Windows security update. Get lost. Anyways, so there it is right there. Someone says they remember this video. Thank you for remembering that video. 7-Eleven stores closing in all 450 stores in 450 stores in North America. Something wrong. And we did cover that a few days back about the whole 7-Eleven fiasco. We had the Raven on the show talking about the 7-Elevens closing in his area too. If you touched money, then give it to you. That means you touched me. Hey, Justin. Good to see you. Good to see you here tonight. Hit the like button, folks. All right, let's see what RT. Let's see what the hell's RT talking about tonight. Guys, don't forget to join us tomorrow night for Mike in the Night on Rumble. I'm going to open my Rumble here for you guys so you guys could see it. Mike in the Night tomorrow night on Rumble, where we could speak freely and take in your calls. We can't do that here on all right, my content, my channels, Minga Nosa. You got to go through hell to get your all right, 576. All right, guys, set your reminders for tomorrow night on Mike in the Night, 576. I'll give you guys a link to that if you want to bookmark this and save it for tomorrow night. There it is. Mike in the Night tomorrow night. 576. We're going to do open lines tomorrow night. Maybe people could call in and tell us a scary story or something, but that's tomorrow night on Mike in the Night. Now we're just kind of talking about this war here. So we got... So Ankara's getting... Okay, what's going on here now? Terrorist attack in Ankara. A message for Erdogan. So, after the Kurdistan Workers' Party admitted its involvement in the attack on the Turkish capital, this is another selected puppet. This guy, again, is doing everything to stay in power, just like Macron. Oh, Macron's not there, Mike. Yes, he is. Macron is there. He's there in an advisory capacity. And the same thing with Trudeau. Once they get rid of Trudeau, he's going to be in the WEF or the World Economic Forum or the WHO in an advisory capacity. These people aren't going to stop till they kill you. Can he do StreamYard and let Cowboy Dan come on? He's trying to figure this whole thing out. Oh, StreamYard is a completely different streaming platform, folks. And I don't use it. Shit Wrangler's in the house saying, you say Seattle, say shithole. Full Robotic Form is saying, hello everyone. I wish I could join the stream and chat with you. I have a lot of info. Full Robotic Form, just call in to Mike in the Night tomorrow when I open lines. There it is tomorrow. I'll be live on Rumble. I'm not allowed to talk anywhere anymore. I'm getting my ass kicked everywhere for the last 15 years. There it is right there, folks. 576 tomorrow. Mike in the Night, season 29, episode 5. Season 29, episode 5. Okay, so we got an issue happening in Turkey. This is a nice one. Theater of Absurd. How Trudeau backed Sikh separatist hijack Canadian politics. Canada's finished, man. I'm in Canada. I'm part of the European expansion. That's probably going to end up going back to Portugal soon enough. And we're finished. We're not welcome in this country. If you built this country, they don't want you. Scott is saying 1776. Scott, the answer to I haven't said that in 10 years now. The answer to 1984 is 1776. Remember that, folks. The answer to 1984 is 1776. I think I even made a t-shirt about that like 10 years ago. Censor, shut down truth is what they do. They took down, look. They took down a video. Watch this. The video is called YouTube, please note before taking down this video that 98.3% of the video is pre-2020. Thank you. Removed for terms of policies. 100% likes. The video is talking. I got a series of videos talking about what was going to happen, how they were going to pull the trigger on everything, how they were going to unravel everything, and how they were going to kill us. And it's all pre-2020, and they still took down the video. And you go on YouTube, everyone's talking about certain things today, but for some reason, they don't like predictions that come true. They take down these videos. Edward saying Alex Jones stole your line. 1984 equals 1776. Probably. A lot of those guys watch my show. If you go back one day, if you're really bored and you want to test me, you go back to a Mike in the Night playlist. There's Mike in the Night on Rumble. I've put up maybe 200 episodes of Mike in the Night. Go back to a random Mike in the Night on a Saturday night. Take note of the date. Watch the episode. Go dig up an InfoWars archive. Dig it up. Go find the Sunday episode the day after us. Look at the similarities across the board. You're going to think I'm going back in time or going ahead, watching and coming back and making my show. You guys will never believe it. You'll put your hands up and you say, what? Something's going on here. The media is pushing Trump winning the election, but it ended up Trump lost the election since Trump supporters stay home because Trump win elections. No, it's not going to happen, low roller scratcher. It's not going to happen. I get his theory. Low roller scratcher's got a really good theory here. Okay? What he's saying is this. The media is going to go full blast that Trump won, Kamala doesn't stand a chance, Trump won. No one's going to go out and vote because they think he won, and then he ends up losing. So it's an old bait and switch tactic. Sharon is saying that is a good T-shirt. And then we got Sharon says I did go back and saw it happen. So it's probably talking about going back and rewatching my show first and then watching the Sunday show the next day on InfoWars. The similarities are so comparable. I honestly think that we're plugged into this, like we are plugged into almost the same server. We're getting information and we're like plugged into the same server. There's no way. There's too much. There's just too much comparison. All right, who else is here tonight on Friday night? So 576 for Mike in the Night. Set your reminders, folks, for tomorrow night. Oh, there's something live here. Well, what is this? What is this?
The whole story, but she can see. I don't want to be rude to her. Why would I be rude to her? She's rude to me. Why wouldn't I be rude to her?
La Casa Rue.
Well, I am. You know, when the crowd used to shout, lock her up, they'd shout, lock. And I used to go, right, just relax, we're going to win. And then we won, and they still said, lock her up. And I said, just relax, we just won. Just take it easy. Because I couldn't see the wife of a president of the United States being put in the who's gal, right? I couldn't see it. Being put in jail, being put in prison. And, you know, she was also Secretary of State. And I hear her talking like, you know, there's never been a man investigated like Donald J. Trump, not Al Capone. Alphonse Capone, if he had dinner with you and didn't like you, you were a dead person. I spent more time under investigation than Scarface.
Alphonse Capone. Mike Martins, you should apply for the most YouTube strikes in history. Yeah, I think I've gotten like total strikes, probably like 56, 57. I gotta go through I gotta go through the archives. About 56, 57 strikes, right? On YouTube. They took down my 2015. I'm pissed. I appealed my 2015 video. The video I made in 2015. Is P. Diddy's mansion parties a front to frame Hollywood celebrities and politicians. That video was taken down like a month ago now, like 3-4 weeks ago. They took down that video, the P. Diddy video I made at talking about the mansion. So, all right, who else is here? Trump is a straight talker. Sounds tired though. Yeah, he's burnt out, man. You got that right, Dallas. Real life finance. Hey, Mike, thanks for the show tonight. Yeah, no worries, man. Rui Dad's Gmail Canada. He's been neutered by the Fed. I'm baking peanut butter cookies on a 60 banger. Whoa. The media is saying 48-48 race and that it won't be determined the night of the election. Of course it's not going to be determined. Remember the last election we covered? We already knew it was going to be a selection. We were live. We knew it was going to be a selection. And Amerifornia happened. And Amerifornia happened. And we told you, housing set to double in price, food set to be unaffordable. With Biden inflation, double-digit inflation, goodbye. Say hello to hot wars, and goodbye, America. Say hello to Amerifornia. Oh, attention. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. All right. Hey, Heiza says hi. How you doing, bud? In the history of all currencies, they all went to nothing. They always do, right? They back it with a little bit of gold, then they drop it to silver, then they drop it to copper, and then shillings, and then it's just worth something because I say it's worth something, and you say it's worth something, and that's about it. No, everyone's getting kicked off the stream. I got someone just messaged me on Skype. Yeah. Yeah, gold, silver, food, land. Why you hide someone, Mike Martins? Because that's a picture of me. Someone's using my picture, and they're calling me a Portuguese madman. I don't give a shit. I know who it is. All right. Okay, let's keep going here. Where were we? We're RT. Were we RT? Canada's toast, man. Here's Canada right here. The Sikh community numbers about 800,000, but only a handful support the separatist Khalistan movement, which has taken over Justin Trudeau's party. And Canada's toast. Yeah, it looks like they're working hard to take down the stream. Yeah, buffering's kicking in. I'm not sure if you guys could hear me. Yeah, here it is. It looks like I'm back. I don't know, man. It's this stupid. Like, it's just like the controlled information distribution never goes down because they allocate the bandwidth to the real channels, right? Being a math guy, I think I could prove 90 to 98% of the flesh druids are clones. We are lucky to have a live Mike Martin show. People might mean super tough times. BRICS hype this week was nothing. Burger. Heiza saying it's election day. Election in Queensland today. M. Howell is saying poor Mike can't get a break. We are with you, Mike. I know Howell. I know M. Howell. Isn't it Thurston Howell III? And guys, if you want to join me for a drink tonight, it's Friday night. I'm having a Bombay Sapphire London Dry Gin with a little bit of tonic. Yes, Mike, thank you for fighting the good fight. I hope I'm fighting the good fight. God bless you too, Captain Freedom. A replacement for the dollar. Well, here, what do we talk about replacement for the dollar? What do we replace the dollar with, my good friends? What do we tell you? I think you better pay attention to what we were telling you because it looks like everything we've been saying is coming to life. There it is. They're going to force us into a unified currency, the Amero, then go digital, and then kick off bail-ins in 2024. The new Amero dollar to be a reality in North America, looking to implement a digital token by 2021. Holy crap, 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Amero dollar to become a reality in the West, wants to compete with BRICS nations, a unified currency. Yeah. Yeah, there it is right there, folks. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't think they have a choice. They don't have a choice but to go on a unified currency. Jack is saying, I would join you, but it's 10 a.m. here in Vietnam. It's Vietnam. Anyways, I got guys, tomorrow night, join me tomorrow night, guys, for Mike of the Night 576. Mike of the Night 576. Tomorrow night on Rumble, where we open live. And I really want you guys to really find some of our stuff. I have a feeling my shit's going to go viral 10, 15 years after I'm dead. And people are going to start looking and saying, holy shit, right? And I'm going to show you guys how to find my... you go to mikeandthenight.org, because people call the store all the time and ask me the same question. You go here, you go to playlists. All of Mike and the Night, and boom, all the episodes are here. People keep calling the store and asking for this. I think it was 550 was good. 547 was good. 537 was a prediction show. 528 was good. We got James Rogowski on the show. What was that? Mike of the Night 505. 502. Holy smokes. Great shows, man. Yeah, mikeofthenight.org. Mikeofthenight.org takes you to this playlist if you guys want to catch up on real shows. Happy to be among those who know what you knew it now when it matters. That's right. Hey, Art Bell is here. Art Bell is in the house. It's about time Pamela comes on. I'm saying holy shit now, says Rui Dad Gmail Canada. Guardian video 2 months ago, Canadians oppose immigration. No, Canadians oppose migration. Immigration are people coming from Europe to build the country. Migration are people coming from other countries just to go work at the bank or work at the airport and get a 6-figure income. Putin says claims he won't speak to Western leaders are lies. Russia is not isolated and is open to negotiations, the president has said. Of course, we know this. They always want to make it look like they just want to paint this picture thinking we don't know what the hell's going on. Putin's right. It's all lies. Strong explosions. There's the another strikes are here. Retaliations between Netanyahu and Biden have deteriorated. Relations. Well, you could say it's retaliatory in a way. I don't know what this is. This thing is loading.
Let's get some analysis on the US election race. Senior fellow at the Strategic Policy Institute, Mark Watson. I won't ask you about the McDonald's analysis. That was extraordinary. That bloke is eating so many thousand Big Macs. Can't be good for you. Can't be good for the heart. But election campaign, keeping us interested. John Kelly, former Chief of Staff.
Whatever. Let's move on. These aren't the droids we're looking for. And this whole Israel launches strikes is going everywhere. It's viral everywhere. Let's see if there's anything worth talking. So, Scotiabank confirms outage for mobile online banking resolved. Oh, finally someone's going to jail. Mother who beat and starved her 5-year-old son to death, sentenced to over 50 years in prison. Pizza inadvertently infused with THC sickens dozens in Wisconsin. Now, Canadian news is so lame, man. All right, Press TV. Holy crap, I don't want to see this. Israel attacks on Gaza hospital. Children die in intensive care. Holy shit. Try to see if... Looks like the press is under attack there. Let's see what Zero Hedge is talking about here tonight. Again, Israeli forces attack. This is an interesting how Trump and Kamala both plan to destroy America. Trump and Kamala, it doesn't matter. America's in big trouble, and neither presidential candidate is even talking about a single biggest problem facing the country. The U.S. is now more dependent on fossil fuel power than China. 39% of U.S. couples meet online. American Horror Story, how we create our own worst nightmares. What else is going on here? South China Morning Post. Transformers, the rise of smartphone makers in China's EV arena. It's all junk. Garbage. All right, we got some comments here. I live in white part of white Seattle. Last night I went to mall. Only 2/3 of the food court was open. 11 out of 12 restaurants were being run by Indians and Pakistanis. No big deal. Just reality. Real life finance. It's called multiculturalism, liberalism. Oh, Mad Max is here tonight. Anthony is saying here, I can't eat one Big Mac without feeling sick. Yeah, I know. I used to love eating Big Macs back in 1986, 87, 88. Oh, man. We used to have such good food back in the day. Now it's just garbage. You believe the McDonald outbreak is the new? No, there's no one's gonna buy it anymore. Yeah, the Big Mac got smaller. Let's see if we got something here about the Big Mac. We could find something here about the Big Mac. Well, there's the cost of the Big Mac. So you're seeing shrinkflation here. Wow, this is a really detailed article here. I just want the picture. Oh, too bad. That was a nice photo, too. The photo right here, right there, shows you, I guess... Oh, that kind of shows you the... Yeah, so all these new social media influencers all over the place now. Telling you what you already know. There it is right there. See if this opens up. There it is right there. So I don't know if this is telling us the way the image gets shot. Now they're going to say the images are different, and no. Yeah, Big Macs from all over the world. Yeah. Like Buddy says, Rob Bay says, I like the Walker. I love the Whopper F the Big Mac, right? Had a teen burger the other day. Nope. Too much salt. Some strange bacon strip and weird cheese. Yeah, I know the food's getting really, really bad. Mike, how can we help give your business a boost for the holidays? Well, if you're in the area, come by and see me. That's the first thing. Right? Just come by and see me. I'm not hiding, folks. Been on social media for a good long time, and I'm not hiding from nobody. They better come heavy if they got a problem with me. All right, I want to... Guys, if you want to pick your boy up a coffee, I'll give you guys the link. I'll even pin it to the top. This is what it looks like. You could buy me a coffee. I've had this donor box now going for 1 year now. If you want to buy me a coffee, here it is. Here's the pin, enter. And I'm going to pin that to the top for you guys. Pin message. There you go. You can buy me a coffee if you want. And I would appreciate it very much. Real life finance. I might come see you too. Don't worry. You are 500. No. I'm a lot closer than 500 clicks, buddy. If you're in Seattle, you're not that's too far. You're a lot. I went to Seattle not long ago. It didn't take me long to get there at all. It's actually shorter for me to get to where you are than to go all the way down to Vancouver. It's actually shorter to get to Seattle than it is to go to Vancouver. Believe me. It doesn't look like it on the map, but it's the amount of traffic in getting to Vancouver is horrendous. So Tyler needs a real Cyclops visor. I don't have that. Sorry. All right. Hey, guys, I got Mike in the Night show ready to go for tomorrow. There it is right there. Tomorrow night, Mike in the Night for October 26, 2024, episode 576. I got it ready there for tomorrow night. And there it is right there for tomorrow's Mike in the Night is ready to go. Who else is out there? Joey M's in the house. 20-piece McNuggets. I don't know if you guys remember how good the nuggets used to taste back in the 80s. I don't know if it was the oil they used to fry them. But the nuggets were really tasty back in the 80s. And then around 90, 91, throw it out. No, I'm not going to hide in America, says Low Roller Scratcher. Is the build for your other house finished? Bob is asking. Is the build for your other house finished? Oh, Pamela always sends me a coffee. Thanks. Thank you, Pamela. I don't know what my situation is going to be. I'm going to try to go to Portugal next year, but if I don't go to Portugal, I'm going to take the 75 south to Kentucky, Atlanta. Yeah, I think I'm going to go down south. I don't know. I got to kind of flip-flop back and forth what I'm going to do. Someone's saying, let's hide in America. Yeah, someone, Low Roller Scratcher saying today's kids' cartoons are horrible. Yeah, there it is. I just got thank you, Pamela, for the coffee. Thank you so much. But oh, Memory Man's here. It's about time you made it. We're worried about you. Full robotic form. You know what I could do, guys? If I do a small let's meet and greet tour, if I do go down the 7-5, I'll start in Detroit, and then from Detroit I'll go down and do a stop in Cincinnati. In Cincinnati I'll go down and do myself a stop in Lexington, I guess. Do a stop in Atlanta, Macon, Georgia, Ocala, Florida, Orlando. No, I'm not going to the Philippines anytime soon. I got a bad feeling about that part of the world right now. Sandy is saying sounds like fun. Yeah, it sure is. Sandy, I saw you commented on something the other day for me, and I didn't reply. I'm really sorry. You left a comment. I think it was on my Facebook page. I think it was my Facebook page you commented on. Yeah. Sometimes if I don't get back to you guys on some of the comments, it's because sometimes I get overwhelmed. But I do remember. I don't forget you guys ever. And let me see if I could get the live stream here for you guys, so I could post it on Facebook if anybody's around. But all right, who else is here? Look into the Chinese prophecy about the red dragon and white dragon. Yeah. When the Portuguese returned from their travels to China, the Portuguese were the first in Asia, several hundred years before the rest of the Europeans arrived. The Portuguese did talk about the red and white dragon. I'm just going to see if I could find it here for you guys. They were the first to bring back that prophecy. Let me see if I could find what see if I could find. Yeah, see on these coat of arms here, this is what I'm talking about. See this right here? They have this thing that they brought back in the 1400s when the Portuguese went over to China. They had this thing of some myth. Yeah, the Red Dragon ends on Halloween. North Korea sending troops to Russia. Yeah, we covered that 2 weeks ago. Hi, Mike. Just back from a trip in Upper Michigan. Nice. Wanted to travel before the election. Good choice. Good choice. Guys, if you're on YouTube, guys, have you checked out my guys, have you checked out? I did a lot of work on this Conspiracy Vault.
Was a Portuguese, and Columbus was actually working for King John II of Portugal as a double agent.
So if you guys want to check these documentaries out, I got a Conspiracy Vault here for you guys. And I would really appreciate if you guys check some of this stuff out. It's actually worth watching. I get a lot of people calling my store and asking me where I'm referencing stuff. I'm referencing stuff from here. Let me see if I have a picture of it. I got books published before. There it is, right there. That's one of my books. I think that one there was published in 1798. And that's one of my history books from published in 1798. So the history didn't get so much messed up. Real Life Finance says, only took me 22 steps to send you a coffee, but worth it. Dragons are real. Yeah, when the Portuguese came back to Europe, they first went to Europe before anyone else. They were in Europe 197 years longer than any other European country. They went to Asia. They were the first the Portuguese were the first in Asia, China, and all those places, and Japan. And basically, they brought back this myth of the dragons. And I'm trying to get my hands on a book of not a book. It's a diary of a Portuguese sailor. It's I mentioned him in this Tartarian Empire documentary here. Let me see if I could find him. Here he is, right here.
Hey people.
This is the guy right here.
It's a vast and largely unexplored land with megalithic structures.
Portuguese explorer Manuel da Silva. But who were the Tartarians? We know them as Tartaria, and to the east as Tartara Oriental. And why can't we explore further inland? We hear stories of their knowledge and massive intelligence in all aspects of life.
That map right there is a Portuguese map of Tartaria Oriental, Tartaria, and Persia. And the Portuguese all mapped this out back in the 1500s, and there's Tartaria Oriental up there. So that's just wanted to share that with you guys in one of my documentaries of Tartaria. Guys, I'm not trying to promote this playlist a lot, but I really think you guys should watch this. I'm going to leave another link for it too. Just give it a look. Real Life Finance is saying, those documentaries are really cool. Great stuff, brother. Yeah, thank you. Pamela in the house calling me a genius. No. I just kind of understand the situation. I guess, differently. It doesn't take it. It's not genius. It's just dragons are source players, says Scott. Real life finances. I have seen 2 crystallized dragons physically, in person and up close. No, you're brilliant. Don't sell yourself short, says Pamela. So give this one give these videos a watch. They're not too bad, I think. I think this is the one that hits my heart close to home. Is
of the Knights Templar, and will chip away to find out why the Portuguese are being erased from history.
Really good, really good video. And this part right here is pretty good.
Pope Clement V eventually sided with Philip IV, and in 1312, the papal bull Vox in Excelso officially dissolved the order. Templar properties across Europe were seized, and many Templars were executed, including their Grand Master Jacques de Molay, who was burned at the stake in 1314.
Good stuff, folks.
Why Portugal did not persecute the Templars. Unlike the rest of Europe, where the Templars were harshly persecuted, Portugal provided sanctuary to the order. King Dinis of Portugal, who reigned from 1279 to 1325, was particularly sympathetic to the Templars. He recognized their value as skilled warriors and administrators, and rather than persecuting them, he rebranded them.
And they became the Order of Christ, which I have here on my shirt. The Order of Christ. And on the bottom corner there. And I got a military Order of Christ flag in my store. All right, who else is here tonight? It's Friday night, folks. It is Friday night. And the whole world's falling apart. It is totally falling apart. Mike, your voice is great in these episodes, like really good. Thanks, Real Life Finance. Real Life Finance always has my back. All right, let's see who else is... Oh, man, I got lots of coffees. So we got Pamela, we got Sandy, we got Rui, Jason. Wow. Thanks, guys. You got to remember, guys, I don't get any revenue or AdSense. They do run ads on my stuff, but the money goes to Greta Thunberg. Gets all the money. Greta Thunberg gets the money because she needs it. Yep, it's coming apart at the seams. It's a shit show world. Tina is saying early voting is very high here in the States. Is it just in your state there, Tina? Or is it just in different areas? Bigger city centers. Yeah, Pamela's saying, I want to do it. My son said it's amazing. No, you don't need to take DMT. You don't need to take DMT. You'll experience it later in life. Or later when life ends. Oh, Tina's saying in swing states. Okay. Well, up here in Canada, the town I live in, they love Kamala Harris. They think she is one of the greatest women that ever existed in the Milky Way galaxy. Yes. You guys need to remember, I come from a town where it's very government oriented, where the government is basically, in order to maintain your six-figure income, you're going to have to take orders from your government. And a lot of people are struggling and their backs are to the wall and they do everything the government, they comply to everything the government says. Where I live in Canada, the town I live in is Jesus never existed, Muhammad preached peace. Donald Trump stole the election from Hillary Clinton. Joe Biden is doing terribly because he's cleaning up Trump's mess. Barack Hussein Obama is the best president that ever existed in the Milky Way galaxy. This is the town I live in, folks. This is why I'm not really well liked anywhere. I'm not really well liked here. I do my best to keep my composure. I lost it yesterday when those trainee firefighters came in and told me I have to move my fridge or get rid of it. I'm like, you can still access the panel. There's wheels on the fridge. Leave me alone. Well, Pamela, what's happening is people need or in order to maintain those six-figure incomes for the government, they're going to need to basically not have a voice. They need to not be able to say what's on their minds. They have to keep their mouth shut. And that's the form of communism we have in Canada. They make houses $1 million for a piece of crap house. And then after, you can't say anything because you'll lose your job. There was quite a few people in Canada that lost their jobs because they went to a Trump rally in the States. I know I had a woman on Mike in the Night from Ontario, from Windsor, Ontario, that went down to a Trump rally, and she ended up getting fired from her job in Canada. She's from Canada. So, in Big Bend, Texas, there is the Black Gate of Mordor, and there is a crystallized dragon at the gate. I know it sounds whack. No, nothing's whack anymore, buddy. There's nothing that's whack. Thank you, Pamela. Their lives suck because they bow down to the government. Yep. And here I am, little Mike, in my little toy store, and I got the odd bull BS that happens, but I guess it's part of life. I guess it's something I have to learn to deal with, right? Just dealing with people is not easy. Dealing with people is not easy, man. When Mr. T gets in, I'm calling him about making Canada great again. Yeah, Canada needs to get off the ground. We're toast. Mike, I had a few businesses. The fire department loves picking on small businesses. The electrical panel, you can't win. Sorry, but it's the truth. It doesn't matter. The mayor of my town said he's going to help me organize that room. So he's going to organize it in a way where we could access the panel. And then this way, if they come and complain, I'll just say, go talk to the mayor. He fixed my back room. Heck, he already organized that back room 2 times for me. Yes, it's hard for us to handle unless we want to bow down to all the requirements. It's a weird world. My son asked me the other day. He said, "Hey, Dad, you know, how did you get to where you are today, or whatever, or how did you get to where you are in life?" And I told him, "Son, I'm a self-made man. I've done what I had to do to get to where I am today, and I've worked my ass off for it. I've sacrificed and worked hard for it. I'm a self-made man. I'm a private citizen with a private business, with a private life. All right. Yeah. Just hanging out here tonight, having a few drinks. Some gin and tonic. All right, who else is here tonight? Let's see. Let's go grab some more headlines. What do we got going on here? Zero Hedge is going off the rails tonight. They got a few refineries getting hit right now, folks. And that's not good. Just 2 weeks before Election Day, Biden tells crowd about Trump, we've got to lock him up. In a bizarre pre-election mumbling incident at a campaign stop in Concord, New Hampshire, Joe Biden called for Donald Trump to be sent to prison. Tim Walz's wife Gwen yanked off campaign trail for being a Karen-like weirdo. At one point, she looked and sounded like the Wicked Witch of the West. Remdesivir papers show that Fauci's C19 drug of choice killed U.S. military servicemen. Doctors refused to publish a 10 million study showing puberty blockers don't help mental health of teens who want to transition. Well, that's all a nightmare. We covered that stuff on Mike in the Night in depth. Michigan's bloated voter rolls list nearly 500,000 names, more than the total eligible voting population. Of course, they're going to overinflate it. They're going to bloat it up, just like they did the last time. And rising costs, shrinking consumer spending, and changing customer habits push more restaurants into bankruptcy. That's so sad. At least 10 major restaurant chains have... Who is this? 10 bankruptcies. What chains? It's not showing here. There's a lot of post-COVID influencers just all over the place. I don't even know who any of these people are. I have to reading article, a subscription. Pukarai. Pukarai. Okay, let's go back. It looks like I closed that page. Gateway Pundit. Oh, Joe Rogan's saying something. Where's my Joe Rogan? He's saying something. He's always 7 years behind. Joe Rogan's telling us something from 7 years ago. Thank you, Joe. So, now they're stating that Donald Trump's going to win the popular vote. And healthcare, social credit score, we covered that. Some stuff is very dangerous. We got to be careful. And over in Canada, Ford puts Ontario students first for medical school. What else we got here happening? Who is this guy? Woman faces long recovery after alleged attack by the puncher. There's the puncher, folks. There's the puncher. Where we got They call this accused assailant the puncher because of his allegedly penchant for striking unsuspecting victims in the head with his fist as they walk by and are their most vulnerable. Wow. 2 of his alleged victims this time were women, and one was a man. Bleeding of the brain can come from a blunt shot to the skull from the cranium smashing the sidewalk below. You don't have a chance when you're being sucker punched. Buddy says, I went down hard. Woman says, I went down hard, recalls Mary, an alleged victim of the puncher. I didn't know what hit me or what happened, but I just fell to the sidewalk. So the puncher is going around. These pathetic losers going around punching people in the head. He's got the ring there. And yeah, what are you going to do? He's forming an opinion. That's what it is. Joe Rogan has a 7-year ago news flash. That's right. He gets 1.8 or 1.9 million American dollars to do an episode of his show. I've had a lot of people people that I know of that used to watch the Joe Rogan whatever experience, and then there's like, I just watch Mike in the Night. I watch Mike in the Night now. I don't even watch that anymore. I go, you're paying Spotify? It's like, yeah, you know. Are you going to listen to the Trump Rogan interview? No, I don't want to listen to the Trump ND. No. ND, I'd rather listen to you talk than Joe Rogan. So. This pathetic loser here, punching people in the head. All right, what else are you guys up to? What are you guys doing there in the comments? Oh, there's another still live here.
Great, that's great. And a friend of mine and a woman who is just really amazing, had a great father who I knew. He was a steel man. Man, he loved his daughter, and he's looking down. He passed away fairly recently, and he's looking down at his daughter, and he's saying, I'm proud of you. Tudor Dixon. Tudor, thank you. Thank you, Tudor. Thank you, hon. Here are the facts. Kamala Harris is a radical left Marxist, rated even worse than crazy Bernie Sanders or Pocahontas. Not even close. She destroyed.
He's talking about Elizabeth Warner. She said she's Native American, and they started calling her Pocahontas.
Destroyed our economy. She was an original creator of defund the police movement, and anybody who wants to defund the police for even 1 week is not worthy of being president of the United States. She was one of the leaders of defund the police. You don't know that. You never heard that. You know, they have this quick little thing with it. Once he got out, they went to him. They said, get the hell out of here. You're going to lose. We had the debate, and they go to him after the debate. They say, you're not going to make it, get out. It's like, and then they say threat to democracy. They're the threat to democracy. Kamala Harris vowed to abolish ICE. The great people from ICE, they're tough, and they love our country. And without them, we would have a problem like you wouldn't believe. But she wants to get rid of them. She vowed repeatedly to ban fracking. And as California Attorney General, she redefined child sex trafficking, assault with a deadly weapon, and rape of an unconscious person as totally nonviolent crimes. She pledged to confiscate your guns and endorsed a total ban on handgun ownership. Would anybody willingly like to give up their gun? Please raise your hand. That's not an easy one, is it, huh? She even called for free sex changes for illegal aliens in detention at taxpayer expense.
It's disgusting. Anyways, catching this live here through Breitbart News. That's where we're at, folks. Big steaming pot of confusion. Total confusion. Nobody knows if they're tricking or they're treating anymore. It's okay, because Russell Brand's going to come and tell you what you already know. Yeah. So, guys, a lot of people are asking me what CID is. I got two people email me, and somebody call my store. CID is controlled information distribution. It's something that we coined on here. And controlled information distribution is basically people that have appeared after COVID. Yeah, what's this 2-minute clip? Spoke about not too long ago. And you said something that made me grin. And you said, I think you're right about something, Mike. I actually think you're right about something. What was it?
Oh, I can't remember now. It's been a long week for me.
Yeah, I know. But you said something, and it was in regards to the whole Rumble Hero things and the Twitter stars. And there's a lot of people out there that are bought and paid for, that controlled information distribution is starting to look like it's a real thing.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, because some people, I mean, they don't have limited reach, so they must have limits on their speech. There must be guardrails that they have to keep between. Because how is it as somebody like you, who's not hostile in any way, can't get any traction on these platforms, and these people can? They're not better than you. So, and you've been around for a long time now. This thing should have gained an enormous amount of traction by now.
Yeah, especially
right? So,
when we were telling people how things were going to roll out before they even happened, which is the crazy part of it.
Yeah, that's you can, you've been pretty good at reading the tea leaves. Most of what we're doing here isn't prophecy. It's looking at patterns.
Yeah, controlled information distribution's real, folks, and it's really sad that people are making a living off of social media that started a channel 2 months ago. It's really sad, folks. What are we at for videos on the channel? Keep getting videos taken down every other day here. We're at 5,400 videos on the channel here. Yeah, and lots of them were taken down. Close to 1,600, to maybe 1,800, maybe 2,000 videos now have been taken down. I don't even have any more videos from when I lived. I have maybe 10 videos left when I lived in Vancouver. And before I moved to where I live now, I already had 1,800 videos up. Nick is here. Hey all, buried notification, of course. Sofa King is saying, Mike, you are the #1 freedom fighter on this planet. I think it's more about just searching for the truth, right? Real life finance, they go through 44 pounds a minute. Somebody saying they are Swiss, free me. Yeah, a lot of these European countries. I got some European stuff. I'll bring it up on Mike in the Night tomorrow night because I can't talk about some of this stuff here. They're just going to terminate my channel. And I'm going to try, Mike. It's going on midnight. I'm tired. I love you, brother. And you the man, says the real McCoy. See ya, real McCoy. Have a good night. Try and show up tomorrow for Mike in the Night, guys. Here's the link for tomorrow night's show. If you want to come on. Don't forget to bookmark this link, folks. And join us tomorrow night for Mike in the Night, the voice of the Commonwealth. Really good show we got planned for you guys. And mikeofthenight.org takes you to our Mike of the Nights here episodes. Look at 481. Wow. Oh, I remember this one, 456. 465, sorry. 465 was really good. BS Covey Amnesty. And we told you here in this episode that the elections in Brazil are 100% rigged before Brazilians went to the polls to vote. $4.53. Wow. Sorry, guys. I'm just reminiscing on some of this long time. Pamela saying, I have my granddaughters tomorrow. I'll try, but they are demanding. Real Life Finance says, great stuff, Mike. I will be visiting your shop in person soonish. Yeah. Remember, Sundays and Mondays I'm closed. I had a gentleman visiting me from overseas to come to see me. He arrived on the Monday to my town. He knew my store was closed, but then he stayed in a hotel, and then he came and spent the entire Tuesday with me at the store. He just came to spend the day with me and hang out and just talk and just hang out and talk and... Yeah. All right, what time is it? Wow, I've been here an hour and a half. I drank a lot less than I thought I was going to drink tonight. I thought I was going to go full kook, but nah, I'm okay. I feel good. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Should we mention here anything else tonight? There's a lot of BS happening in the Middle East, and a lot of innocent people are getting hurt and dying. And this shit ain't good. None of this is good. I miss the days of buying good used equipment cheap and getting it detailed. Sorry, getting it dialed in. Yeah. CJ's in the house. What's going on? Everyone's arriving late to the party because it's just what it is, right? Everyone's arriving late to the party, and yeah, guys, people keep asking for my X. I don't have an X account, folks. I got removed off that. Guys, link for a coffee and pinned up to the top if you want to buy me a coffee. There's a fake Facebook page going around about me. This is the real one. The fake one almost looks the same, but the only difference is the followers. You'll see the followers are fake, and so you know. I'm still also on Instagram if you guys want to follow me there. They removed one of my TikTok videos for community guidelines violation on TikTok again. And I really don't know what to do with TikTok. I don't even know if I want to post on there anymore. I don't know, it's just a waste of time. I'm in 200 view prison. I can't get out of 200 views anymore. And that's my YouTube you're on. Mike of the Night, super backup page. If you guys can't find me, I may be on this one here. And then I'm on this thing here. Threads. I don't know what this is. It's through Instagram. And yeah. All right. Nick is saying there's always been soothsayers, and I think you are one. Me and Anthony are talking restaurant equipment. I heard another channel having the same problem tonight. Fake channel clone. Let's look at 2024. Let's look at 2025 here real quick, folks. What am I talking about? If you want to talk soothsayer, let's go to the channel here. Let's talk 2025. Okay, let's look at our channel here. So I'm going to search across my channel here. I typed in 2025. Let's see what comes up. Retail to shutter down 76% by 2025. Real estate sold to China outperforms Canadian dying middle class. Seattle to be the first cashless city in America by 2025. 2015 video, by 2025 they won't allow you to own your car. Carbon tax wars, AI cars. Canadian mortgage-backed securities, here we go. Major defaults by 2025. That was like 5 years. This other one was 6 years ago. What else? Robots and AI will destroy 85 million jobs by 2025. AI, artificial intelligence, is a game changer 4 years ago. Canadians won't be allowed to leave their country by 2025. All over property tax hikes, rents to double by 2025. They will tax you to death 3 years ago. Mexico-America merger by 2025 to 2030. Talks in full force. U.S. AM, NAFTA, Amero. Countries using housing to prop GDP market will crash by 2025, 5 years ago. No 2025 Canadian election. The Conservative Party is proposing a bill for online digital ID. Why Canada won't have another federal election. No election in 2025 in Canada. Accountability. Airline companies to be federalized by 2025. Permit application to be required to fly. And then we said Toronto GTA to be an empty shell by 2025. Stuck in Slavelandia. GTA Toronto renter struggle. 2015 video, Canadian government to tax food stores. Rising food prices. Prices to be unaffordable by 2025. That was a 2015. Yeah, that's when I used to live in Vancouver. Gold regulation coming by 2025. Governments will make it impossible for the average citizen to buy gold. Government jobs destroying Canada by 2025. 60% public sector. By 2030, 80 to 85%. Australia's low interest rates could be doing more harm. Major bank runs by 2025. No confidence 4 years ago. The 2008 mortgage collapse in the USA is a walk in the park to what will happen in Canada by 2025. That's 6 years ago. Gold prices power to 7-year high as people lose confidence in government's mass inflation by 2025. Just lots of stuff here for 2025. Australia fights back against CCP takeover. Housing crisis going nuts down under. Major 2025 shift 6 years ago. CIBC bank stock slide. Canadian banks are due to fail. Bail in from taxpayers by 2025. So there's a lot of 2025 stuff here going back. Here's another one 6 years ago, 7 years ago. America, this is a national security threat. Chinese government is picking Canada apart. China by 2025. Wow. There's a lot of 2025 stuff here, guys. So if you go on the YouTube channel, just type in 2024. What we're talking about for 2024. Your 2024 prediction show. There will be no Democratic primaries in 2024. We predicted that. There won't be an election in the USA in 2024. Video from 2022 taken down twice. There's lots of 2024 stuff. England inflation to blow up by 2024. London police and teachers can't get into their own housing market 6 years ago. Australia banking disaster ahead by 2024. Asset sheet, bad debt, toxic assets, money laundering 6 years ago. So, yeah, there's a lot of 2024 stuff here. Wow. Look at this one. Canadian government destroying Canada via immigration. Major fallout by 2024, 4 years ago. Holy shit. Things will get weird by 2024. Permanent changes coming for major shift of August through October 2024. Whoa. This one's for almost 3 years ago. Mike in the Night 461. They will cancel the 2024 election in the USA. August 2024 event. Man, there's a lot of 2024 stuff here. Our Canadian dream is destroyed. Good luck affording anything by 2024, 5 years ago. Wow, there's so much 2024 stuff here. Escape New York, you will regret it by 2024. Massive exodus of young families leaving 4 years ago. Escape New York. And I think Joe Rogan was talking about people leaving New York in mass exodus like 2 months ago. Who cares? Oh, Pamela saying, on a brighter note, the military can't shoot us now. Paul Walker saying, impressive that you called. But it's not that I'm calling. It's just, I have always had this predictive model with my stuff. And that's why. And then when you make 5,000, how many videos do I have? 5,400 videos. Well, you kind of hit the mark quite a few times because you made so much, 5,400 videos, right? You kind of hit the mark a couple of times, you know? You kind of get lucky. That's what happened. Owen's in the house. Hey, Owen, are you Owen? Good old Owen from Brampton? I haven't heard from you in years, brother. Nero saying Mike Martins is the real one. Watch this guy since Covey speaks real facts, even about the controlled information, etc., etc., etc. How you been, Nero? Here, you want proof? You want proof I'm the real one? Watch this. Here, I'll give you proof. I'm the real one. I'll show you something. I'll show you guys a little secret here. Let me go to the back end here. I'll show you this. Here, I'll show you some proof. There it is. I haven't made a dime off social media in years. And when I made money, I made 20, 30 bucks. Your channel wasn't accepted for monetization. After reviewing your application, we found that your channel does not follow YouTube's monetization policies. Harmful content. So according to this, I got 4,703 videos that are deemed as harmful, dangerous content. 4,700 videos. So Saul is in the house. Thank you. Thank you, Saul, for being here. I saw you earlier. I should have said hi earlier. I'm sorry. Thank you, Saul, for being here. Love the hair. Yes, it's winter or it's getting colder, so I like to have hair. Pamela saying, how do you remember people? I just do. Yes, it's me, Mike. Oh my God, Owen, it's been so long. It's so good to hear from you. It's so good to hear from you. And Owen, type in Owen on my channel, and I met Owen, and Owen is right here beside me. There's my man, Owen, right there. Sitting beside me. I think in Toronto. And that was 6 years ago we made that video, buddy. We made that video 6 years ago. The truth is harmful to evil. Cheers, brother, says Saul. Yeah, look, when you get this same 100 people following you for 15 years, you know who, or 12 years, you know who they are. You know everybody. You start to know it because it's the same people that are loyal, talking. Everybody pretty much has a platform here on my platform. Tomorrow night, Mike in the Night, same thing. We go live, and you guys could call into tomorrow night's show. There it is, Mike in the Night, 576. Tomorrow we'll be launching season 29, episode 5 of Mike in the Night. Telling it before Joe Rogan does by 7 years. And Russell Brand. Russell Russell Brand found Jesus in a pancake one morning and got baptized, and all his sins are washed away. Get out of town. Get out of here. Owen says, yeah, it's been a long time. It was right by Yorkdale Mall. Yeah, that's right, by Yorkdale Mall. Pamela saying, I found you exactly 4 years ago. Yeah, it's been a good night with you guys today. It's really cool. And you guys are all welcome to visit me at my store anytime. You guys know where I am. You're welcome to visit me anytime at the store. And let's pick a random episode here. Random episode of Mike in the Night. Mike in the Night 437. Let's see, 437. When was this? Like 2.5 years ago? 3 years ago? 437.
Nancy Pelosi, that's the next in chain, so she'll go, and then either that or he'll get impeached. But the next thing is,
does anyone recognize that voice? If you're a true Mike in the Nighter, whose voice is this?
next point is, the market was down 4.25% on Friday.
That's right. I saw that.
So when we first did my first video with you, I said the market would take off and everything would bubble, and I said assets like.
Come on, whose voice is that? If you're a true Mike in the Nighter, who's calling into the show there?
Real estate would go higher, and people like this one guy Nick, and I remember him.
All right, I'll give you guys a clue. Ricky Spanish. That's Ricky Spanish on Mike in the Night. That's Ricky Spanish. Ricky Spanish. Yeah, so that's Ricky Spanish on Mike in the Night.
Name because I searched him.
Who else called into this show? This was a good show.
It is a Jewish guy. He was born in Jerusalem. He has a husband.
Okay.
And so he feels.
Really good episode. That was what, 437. Let me see what else we got here. Watch old episodes of Mike in the Night. 433. Agenda 2025. You know what I'm finding, guys? I found a hard drive. I got 2 videos on that hard drive talking about Agenda 2020 from 2017. Talking about Agenda 2020 and what they're going to do to us. August is saying Ricky Spanish. You got it, August, buddy. No, Raven sounds a bit... Let's see if we can find the Raven here. Hold on. What is this? Episode 426 of Mike in the Night. 426. You're 100% at fault.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. So there's no way around it. There's no way of protecting yourself. There's no way, because everything is regulated by the governments. I'm Fringe. I am 10 years ahead of you here in how do you say it? Socialism or communism. We're 10 years ahead of you here.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm telling you is what they want to do down there is they want to federalize everything.
Yes. And then I'm screwed.
Well, that's so. Yeah, good stuff, man. When was this? A couple of years ago. It must have been a re-upload, because there's a lot of episodes of Mike in the Night where I re-upload the episode from years ago to add it to the playlist, because we were on Odyssey. You guys remember? We got kicked off of Rumble and we had to go to Odyssey. Crash Farmer says, I think Popular Report told me about you, Mike. Says Crash Farmer. Owen's asking if I've heard from Steve the Plumber lately. You know what? I spoke to him 2 months ago. I did have a conversation with him 2 months ago. I don't know where he's at. You know what? I'll give him a call tomorrow and just see if he's around. Scott Francis in the house. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Odyssey was good. Pamela loved Odyssey. But the only problem we were having with Odyssey was the buffering, right? The buffering was so bad in New Zealand and Australia. Okay. So here's the Odyssey right here. Wonder if we could go live still on there. There's my page there. If you want to go and see Mike and the Knights, you go here and watch the early 2020, 21 stuff. A lot of swearing, a lot of, like right here, 366. I don't know if it's going to load. Misspell popular to poplar to find polar report. Interesting. Unfortunately, it's not loading on Odyssey. It was Mike in the Night 366 Mass World Deception. Yeah, it's not loading, guys. Oh, there it is. I think it's loading. It's not working. Yeah, we got a lot of issues with that there, unfortunately, guys. We got a lot of issues with that there. Oh, wow. Look at this video from years ago. Urgent. They're going to fix the election. Wow. Yeah. Man, the good old days, man. Yeah, good old days. I like the Mike of the Night intro song. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to probably play it tomorrow night if I remember. If I could get it. I've been working on wisdom, Bible wisdom for us. August is my girlfriend, Mrs. Layla. Layla, where is she? I spoke to her last year. She was doing fine. She was traveling. That's back in the day, man.
This pro-COVID congresswoman, says to greet door knockers with guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you see the context there, the spin.
So we're already talking about blood clots here. Look, talking about blood clots. Already talking about what's happening, and that was August 5th, 2021. And it's just nobody. I don't know why people had a problem believing what was happening. I don't know why it was such a big issue. YouTube won't let me write the word. Land moving in Israel. And I told you they were going to fix the Canadian election. I told you they're going to call a snap election in Canada. And I told you that Justin Trudeau was going to win. 9 months before they called the snap election, I called it. Trudeau won. And then we have 400 and something thousand uncounted ballots in Burlington, Ontario warehouse. So watch out. It's all fixed. Oh, Crash Farmer saying my uncle had a blood clot. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, bud. Are you ready for Kamala Harris, president? It's all fixed, man. The shit's all fixed. They never let the person that actually qualifies win the damn thing. I expect 26 million votes at 2 a.m. Last election we were live. We knew it was a friggin' selection. My dad in the UK had a major car accident due to blood clots after his second jab. It's all garbage. It's all fixed. It's really not good, man, where things are going. I just wish they could just leave us alone. You still predict what will happen to Trump this year? Guys, I'm not joking, and I'm not letting up on this. I told you guys multiple times something's going to happen to Trump this year. And I got videos going back to 29 stating that, and I kept saying there's not going to be a 2024 election, and they're also looking for a Democrat wartime president. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah, I'm not changing my stance. Just got a strong feeling something's going to go down. For real. Pamela is saying no. Let me see if I could find something here. What do I got for Trump? What's left? Trump. What do I got for Trump? Trump. Oh, I love this. I had a magazine online, whatever company call me about this. All right, here, folks. I got a good one for you, and I'm gonna throw this out. I hope another bigger or a real internet influencer could take this little piece I'm gonna do as monologue and run with this, because it will make something. Foo Fighters fume over My Hero playing at Trump rally, pledge to donate song to royalties to Harris campaign. Okay, guys, here it is. This is my recommendation. Donald Trump, if you end up hearing this from somewhere through some sort of media, whatever, make another American famous. Make another American that deserves to be heard. Run a little thing. Hey, I'm not allowed to use these pathetic losers' music. They're all blah, blah, blah. If you have a voice, you have an acoustic, you have a guitar, and you want to sing something, record it, send it to us. That's what Donald Trump should do, and I'll make you famous. I'll bring your song to the front. I'll make you. And then 2 months later, what happens? Looks like Donald Trump took my advice. I'm not going to read the whole email for you guys. I just want to let you guys know. She sent me a link to, she's willing to bet anything she wants on it. 2016. Okay, here's the article. So she sent me this to open first. President Trump shares Khan's #1 song, Fighter, with Truth Social post, such an unexpected honor. So Khan, unexpected honor. I told him 2 months ago, find an American, take a song and put it to #1. 2 months later, looks like Donald Trump took my advice. And there it is right there. And someone commented here, I think you might be more widespread watched than you think. Today, I wanted to upvote on YouTube video and still had 0 votes. So, yeah. Oh, Jacinta Ardern. Saul is talking about lost 2 Facebook accounts, lost 9 Twitter accounts during Jacinta Ardern years. Saul, I want to let you know something. That I actually received a cease and desist order from the Ardern administration. Oh, I love Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci first, just Jacinta Ardern, shut up in your face. The narrative is falling apart as Jacinta Ardern resigns as Prime Minister of New Zealand. Jacinta Ardern, thank you. New Zealand housing market severely unaffordable. No more middle class 4 years ago. New Zealand using tents to house homeless. Jacinta Ardern, wake up. Stop selling out your country 6 years ago. New Zealand to destroy the middle class via raising rates. Thank you, Jacinta Ardern, 2 years ago. I actually received a cease and desist order from the Ardern administration, because when we're doing Mike in the Night on Odyssey, It was F you Arden this and F you Arden that and F you this and F you that and F you Scott Morrison and F you Boris Johnson. It was a pretty big F show on those old episodes of Mike in the Night. But that's okay. Because Joe Rogan's going to tell you what, and Russell Brand and Tucker Carlson, they're all going to tell you what you need to know. Later. Yes way, Saul. Yes way. Yes way. But Odyssey is looking good, though. It's nice and clean. Look at Odyssey. I got it open here. It looks nice and clean. Look at that. It looks like they cleaned up the... Yeah, you know, we should do a Mike in the Night-a-thon. I've been thinking about doing a 6-hour show like we did last year. We did a 6-year Mike in the Night show. A 6-hour show. Real Finance says, Mike, you nailed this one. Good for you, Saul. You lost your job due to mandates. Good boy. That's standing up for yourself. Odyssey has no ads. Mike, we need you at high performance tomorrow. I'll be fine for Mike in the Night. What time is it? Let's see what time it is. Novi Mea. Still 9:30. Novi Mea. It's 9:30, folks. Real Life Finance. Do you want to call in tomorrow to tomorrow's show? Do you want to make an appearance again to Mike in the Night? Yeah, Rumble has so many ads. You know what the effed up thing is with Rumble? They don't even pay me. I get like 25 cents an episode of Mike in the Night, a 3-hour show with callers from all over the world. And but I've been doing it for years, though. It's not like I'm going to start something tomorrow and make money. People are doing that and making money, but the people that were around are the ones that are not. Yeah, it's 12:30 for you, Pamela. Yeah, it's you're on the East Coast there. I was trying to tell you to go climb into bed with your honey, but unfortunately, they're at a Filipino party right now. You could use ad block for Rumble, apparently, says Low Roller Scratcher. Mike Martins, are you aware of King Alfred Plan, aka Rex 84? No. Nope. Pamela will be up at 3 in the morning. Why? Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry about all the ads on Rumble. Yeah, we just kept getting kicked off of everything, and it was pretty tough. It's pretty tough, man. I'm on the wine myself, says Saul. Yeah, I'm on the Bombay Sapphire gin, dry gin. There's no sugar in this one, and I'm having tonic with it. The sugar's been making me really sick, so I just haven't had sugar in about a week now, and I feel good. I need to keep my brain clear. Wow, your schedule is 3 hours of sleep? Are you going live on election night on YouTube? When's election night? Ah. Okay. Election nights. It's not giving me a date. Why? Not getting anything. When's the date for election? November 5th? November 5th. Okay. What's November 5th? It's a... You know, I could probably swing a Tuesday. I could probably swing a Tuesday for November 5th. I could probably cover it. All right, why not? Let's see if I could do it for November 5th. Should be okay. Shouldn't be any problems. Anyways, guys, everyone's going to bed. I'm going to bed. So it was nice having you guys on here. Yeah, first Tuesday in November. Okay, I'll do my best to make it for... I'll do Mike in the Night tomorrow. And then we'll talk about the election night for Tuesday. And we could discuss... Why is my camera blurring up? And we could discuss what's happening with the elections on... And we'll have a few... maybe we'll get a few callers on at the same time so we could have a round table. And then we could find out what's going on. Anyways. Okay, good night, Pamela. Good night, Saul. Good night. Good night, Low Roller Scratcher. Real Life Finance. Good night, August. Good night. Crash Farmer. Good night. Who else is here? Robino. Robert. Ghostia. See you guys. It's your eyes blurring up. Yeah, sweet dreams. See you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow for Mike in the Night. Leave you guys a link for tomorrow night's show so you guys could join us tomorrow night. Where the hell did I put that? Did I put that show? Where did I put that show? There it is. Mike of the Night, tomorrow night. Guys, save this for tomorrow. There it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, okay? Mike Martin's here. Signing off for whatever this show is. Thanks for watching. Take care, and if you can't take care, stay